If you've been watching coverage of the massive Chilean earthquake, you've no doubt seen this picture. It's a 15-story apartment building in Concepcion that collapsed in the middle of the quake, killing potentially dozens. For the last 4 days, I've been living, working, and eating right here across the street. We arrived here on Monday after an 8+ hour drive from Santiago. It took us 48 hours just to get there. At the time, this was one of the few open spots on a street already clogged with television trucks from TV networks from Chile and around Latin America. You're looking at what may be our most valuable asset, our generator. There's been no power here, obviously, since the quake. Our work operation requires a lot of power, so generators are running constantly. In fact, the constant hum of generators can be heard all up and down this street from dawn until well after dusk. On more than one night, I've fallen asleep to this hum. This is a portable satellite dish. We picked it up in Bogota and then trucked it in from Santiago. We're getting a lot of use out of it. It's one of the only satellite dishes in Concepcion that's available for all international broadcasters to use. It is a busy hub of activity almost 24 hours a day as technicians ensure that the important equipment that keeps the dish transmitting is in good operating order. During the day, the sun is strong, like desert strong, so it's important to have shelter. In fact, it's the only possible way you can work comfortably. Our shelter is made up of some makeshift tarps that we're holding together for now. They do provide good enough shade to allow us to work with some comfort. And then there are the cables. Like snakes, they're everywhere. Cables to move power, cables to transmit video, audio, the internet. Everything you can possibly imagine goes through these wires from one place to another to another. We also work side by side with the rescue crews who are working the remains of this massive building. When we first got here, there were hopes that perhaps they would find some people inside here still alive. That is almost certainly not going to happen now. For days, I've been wondering about this briefcase. When I first got here, I thought maybe it was something a journalist had left on the sidewalk after doing a report for television or interviewing somebody. Over time, it never moved, and it became clear to me exactly what it was, the belongings of someone who used to live here. And this is the van where I slept last night. The night before, I slept in another van, and the night before, I didn't sleep at all. We do have a good supply of food. Here are some grapefruit we hung from the back of this seat. There's more food in the back. There's literally nothing here for us or the people who live here. We come here because we think it's important to show you the devastation here and show you how this government is responding to it. Jason Bronis, The Associated Press, Concepcion, Chile.